A fox spirit must end the life of a human in order to achieve his dream of becoming the immortal nine-tailed fox. But that human will come to be the best and only friend he's ever had. Today, we will be recapping the story of the 2020 Chinese fantasy film, Soul Snatcher. The movie begins when a small fox is shown chasing a frog when he accidentally slips and is now holding onto the edge of a cliff. Seeing that the fox is about to fall, a young boy comes to save him. He manages to help the fox up, but right after, trips on the rocks and is now clinging to the cliff himself. The fox tries to save him, but accidentally scratches him with his paw. The child can't hold on any longer and unfortunately falls to the ground. The fox quickly rushes down to help him, but he is not moving. The fox starts crying and stays with the child on the side of the road. The movie then cuts to 500 years later. We see a number of fox spirits in human form. All of these young spirits are gathered together to participate in an exam held by their leader, the legendary nine-tailed white fox. All the spirits show their stone ticket to enter the cave, but a fox spirit named Bai Shisun doesn't have the right ticket, so cannot enter the cave. He is insulted by all the elders and called a half-breed fox, but after they enter, Bai manages to find a way to sneak into the ceremony. The leader of the fox spirit tells them that to achieve immortality, they need to understand the souls of elixirs. Every fox must obtain an elixir to be able to transform into a fox with more than one tail. The color of the elixir represents the number of tails and the power you gain from it. He explains that elixirs are obtained by certain human bodies called clammen, and not every human has it. Next, the leader announces that on the 15th day of next month, there will be an opportunity that only happens every 1,000 years to obtain the white elixir which can turn you into the immortal nine-tailed fox. After that, certain chosen fox spirits are told to put their hands on the furnace, which will show them the symbol of their clammons so they can find the humans that have their elixir. However, the furnace won't start up as there seems to be a fox spirit missing. Bai then jumps out, and as he touches the furnace, it starts to glow up, and they all receive a mark on their hand except Bai, whose mark is incomplete. The nine-tailed fox asks him if he knows the meaning of the message, and tells him that there is a good chance that he will fail his mission, as he is weaker than the others. The leader also reveals that Bai was the fox from 500 years ago, and is just a half-breed that he found on the side of the road crying over a human child. He then gives Bai a blade to defend himself, and Bai pretends to hug the leader only to steal the communication device called Woxie from the leader, so he can find the elixir faster. The leader is concerned about Bai's safety and sends an elderly to watch over him. The next scene shows Bai in the human world. A man named Zaijin is searching for his brother when he stumbles upon Bai enjoying some food by himself. Bai ignores Zaijin, but at the same time, the communication device called Woxie, which is actually a girl, tells him that the elixir is nearby. Bai starts searching around to try and spot the clammen, when he sees an old man who is curing people using demons that are inside of paintings. Then, he bumps into Zaijin again, and Zaijin's donkey gets scared and runs away. When the donkey returns, it crashes into Bai and runs out of town, taking Bai with him. Zaijin hurries to chase after them while the elder, who is disguised as the old man, casts a protection spell on Zaijin so he can hide inside his body. Meanwhile, Zaijin reaches Bai and asks for his donkey. Bai tells him that it ran off somewhere and continues to run away from Zaijin. Zaijin follows, and both of them get tired and realize that they are now lost in the forest. They find an abandoned house where Bai finally realizes that the long ears on the mark of his hand from before were about the donkey, meaning Zaijin must be his target. He then starts to talk to Zaijin and get along with him, and finds out that Zaijin is on his way to take the Imperial exam to become an official, and is also looking for his lost brother. Later that night, Bai plots to end Zaijin's life to obtain his elixir, but the elder that was sent to protect Bai warns him against doing so, and tells him that the correct way of doing it is to get the human to volunteer to give it up out of love or respect for you. The elder then disguises himself as the donkey next morning, and Bai pretends to have found it in an attempt to gain Zaijin's trust. Bai asks if he can accompany Zaijin on his journey to the city so that they can take the exam together, and Zaijin agrees. While traveling, they encounter a strange foggy town and soon realize that before the exam, there is an academy that prepares you for it. When they arrive, the owner invites them to stay at the house where they see other people also preparing for the exam. Later, Zaijin sees a small frog that leads him to the owner of the academy, who tells him to look into the pond. But when he does, he is attacked and can now see what the demon wants him to see. He looks around and sees all of the scholars that have been killed by the frog demon. The giant frog then suddenly attacks him and almost eats him before Bai shows up just in time to save him. However, the frog demon is too strong, so Bai decides to sacrifice himself to save Zaijin. Zaijin manages to escape, and it turns out that the frog demon was actually Bai's friend, and he planned this to make Zaijin scared so he can give up his elixir for Bai's life. A few minutes later, Zaijin suddenly comes back, and instead tries stopping the demon frog. Bai hides back inside the toad, and this time, Zaijin threatens the demon with bombs and explains that he will die here with Bai if he doesn't spit him out. The frog tries to absorb him, but instead absorbs the torch and bombs, causing an explosion that sends Bai flying in the air. Bai almost transforms into his fox form due to his injuries, but the Elder knocks Zaijin unconscious before he can suspect anything. The Elder then takes Bai and the owner, who is the frog demon, onto a boat while Zaijin is still unconscious. He tells Bai that there is a chance that Zaijin's elixir is black and not very powerful, so they go to the capital city where there is a girl that can tell him the color of the elixir. On the way there, Bai then decides to reveal his true identity and tells Zaijin that he is not a human but a fox spirit in human form. He tells Zaijin not to be afraid and assures him that he won't hurt him. Zaijin believes him and starts telling Bai more about his brother, and Bai promises to help him when they arrive at the city. After arriving, they reach a place where many beautiful women are gathered. They are greeted by the demon frog, who is disguised as the woman, and Zaijin is told that there is someone waiting for him. He then enters a room where he meets a beautiful ghost named Ying Lian. This woman will be able to tell Bai the colors of Zaijin's elixir. Zaijin is confused but attracted by Ying Lian as she begins flirting with him. However, he hesitates to get close to her. As Ying attempts to get closer to him, the protection spell the Elder placed on Zaijin suddenly activates and attacks her. She then starts crying because she keeps failing to reveal his elixir, but Zaijin thinks she is crying because she thinks he doesn't like her. He then reveals that he has already fallen in love with Ying and states that when his exam is finished, he would like to marry her. When he falls asleep, she examines his body and then goes to inform Bai that she couldn't reveal the color of Zaijin's elixir. Later, the Elder is shown torturing Ying for failing her mission, and it turns out that her soul is inside of a lotus, which the Elder has full control over. The next morning, Bai and Zaijin show up at the city where Zaijin is supposed to give the exam. Before the exam starts, Zaijin goes around asking everyone about his brother, but no one seems to know anything. The following day, all of the exam candidates enter the exam room and prepare themselves. The exams go late into midnight, and Ying Lian then appears as a ghost and pulls Bai's soul out of his body. She informs him that there is an evil ghost lurking in the room who will capture students' souls, including Zaijin's. She explains that this will be the perfect time for Bai to kill Zaijin, and in exchange for her help, Bai can obtain the lotus flower from the Elder and set her free. The evil ghost then takes Zaijin's soul from his body, which is when Zaijin finally finds his brother, Daorun. He tries to talk to him, but it turns out that Daorun was the evil ghost and tries to attack Zaijin, but Bai quickly steps in to save him. He could have obtained the white elixir from Zaijin's body, but now cares more about his friend. Zaijin's brother then casts a spell, trapping both of them. A black hole then absorbs Zaijin, and the Woxie device tells Bai that he should let him die. However, Bai considers Zaijin his only friend, so jumps into the hole to save Zaijin. Daorun almost destroys Zaijin's soul when the device tells him that they can only save the situation if Daorun remembers his past. The Woxie device says that she can help with this and saves Bai, causing her to lose her life. Daorun finally remembers who he is, and it turns out that he died taking the exam after attempting and failing it many times, which is why he became an evil ghost who takes the souls of anyone that passes the exam. Zaijin learns about the elixirs after talking to his brother, and later speaks to Bai asking about his true intentions to why he followed him all this way. Zaijin then tells Bai that he is willing to give up his elixir as a gift for Bai saving his life many times, but only if Bai helps him in freeing the ghost Ying Lian. Zaijin then goes to propose to Ying and insists on marrying her even when she tells him that she is a ghost. Ying then decides to betray all the foxes and take Zaijin with her, but Bai is waiting for them at the other side of the bridge. The frog demon then stabs Ying in the back, and she still tries to take Zaijin away, but it's already too late for her. She thanks Zaijin for everything before passing away. Zaijin is now heartbroken as he truly loved her, and when Bai arrives, Zaijin blames him and calls him a liar. He then tells Bai to kill him and take his elixir. Bai is upset to see Zaijin hurt like this, so he apologizes for everything and sacrifices himself, causing him to be taken back to the Fox spirit realm. There, he finally learns that the kid who saved him 500 years ago was Zaijin in another life, and the white elixir only appears when a fox spirit and a human sacrifice themselves for each other out of love, which is what happened between Zaijin and Bai, and the reason why he was always destined to obtain the white elixir from Zaijin. We now see Zaijin after Bai has disappeared, and he's now searching everywhere for Bai, as he wants to apologize for not believing in their friendship. He keeps searching until he reaches a bamboo forest where he sees Bai. Zaijin apologizes and wishes for Bai to take his elixir so that he can become an immortal fox spirit, so he sacrifices himself in front of him. Another Bai then arrives, and it turns out that the Bai we just saw was actually the Elder, who tells Bai that the elixir inside Zaijin is black, so it is useless. He also explains that he was told by the leader to steal the white elixir for himself once Bai obtained it from Zaijin. Bai is furious that the Elder deceived both of them and killed Zaijin, so he attacks the Elder, soon overpowering him with his fox powers. However, the Elder then transforms into the six-tailed fox, and Bai is no match for him and quickly starts losing the battle. The Elder then uses one of his tails to stab Bai to finish him off. Just before Bai dies, he touches Zaijin's elixir, which makes him remember all of his memories with Zaijin. This immediately changes the color of the elixir from black to white, and a beam of white light shines onto Bai's body, transforming him into the immortal nine-tailed fox. The Elder now has no chance against Bai as he is too powerful. He continues to fight the Elder, even ripping off one of his tails and smashing him into the ground. He goes on to almost kill the Elder, but then remembers everything Zaijin told him and realizes that he would want to do the right thing, so Bai lets him go. Bai then reveals all 9 tails of his new form and then fades away. Zaijin then wakes up in the forest with no memory of Bai or anything that just happened. He goes back to his hometown to live and take care of his grandma. His grandma asks him why he looks so sad ever since he came back, to which he replies that ever since he got back, he feels like something is missing. Zaijin is then seen searching for herbs in the forest, where he sees an injured fox who is actually Bai back in his original form. It is then revealed that Bai was so upset to see Zaijin lose his life that he sacrificed his immortality so that Zaijin could live again. Lightning then struck him, removing him from the spirit realm and reviving Zaijin, but erasing his memory of Bai. Zaijin names the injured fox Xiao Bai, and they eat food together, which is where the tale ends. Now that was true friendship. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss a future video.